James Scott Krein was a college student during Reagan's presidency. During this time in U.S. history, the metaphorical doomsday clock was only 3 minutes from midnight. Reagan's indifference to the prospect of nuclear war and buildup of nuclear arms worried many Americans that nuclear Armageddon could actually occur. These fears and anxieties gave rise to the nuclear freeze movement, or the notion that the U.S. should halt the production of nuclear arms. H.W. Brands gives an account of the nuclear freeze movement in his book American Dreams. However, he neglects to include any personal experiences from the nuclear freeze movement in his book. An interview with Scott Krein highlights some of the information that Brands left absent from his book, but the interview also challenges some assertions made by Brands regarding the nuclear freeze movement. For example, Brands makes no mention of the nuclear freeze protest that took place on the 12th of June in 1982. At the time, this protest was the largest public demonstration in U.S. history. Scott Krein's recollection of the protest reveals how Brands failed to mention that religious groups were heavily involved in the nuclear freeze movement. In addition, Scott Krein's interview also reveals that Brands overemphasized the role of mass media in spreading the message about the nuclear freeze movement and the threat of nuclear arms. Scott Krein's recollection of the nuclear freeze movement allows us to accurately characterize the movement, in addition to highlighting the experiences of average American citizens that made the movement possible.